Just a quick thing here about some temporary shelter. I moved all of the stuff out of the tiny house that I was using for materials. That's on the back side. I moved that cabinet that was in there out. Dropped some pallets on the ground. This is all the stuff that was behind the door and all that kind of thing, just to get it out so it's out of the way, so I don't have to, keep moving it around. These canopies are pretty good. These little 10 by 10 canopies, you can extend them to their full height, move everything under, and then retract the legs back down to where it's only about 5 feet off the ground. And that way you can take just a tarp or something and kind of go around the edges and pretty effectively close it off. I always like to put anything that's not made to sit on the ground on a pallet or something, just to get it up off the ground. And even in a pretty good rain, it'll really protect the stuff. We got a really good rain last night here, which was good. So everything got a lot of water. The garden looks a lot better. Everything just looks a lot better with a little rain. It just feels better too, like everything's coming back to life. So the pastures are greening up just one day, overnight. So just makes it feel better. It's cool this morning, nice breeze, just a lot different working condition. But this little canopy idea, once you get it up, load it, and then you can drop it back down, and that way you cut the angle off and it gets it out of the wind also. But make sure that you stake it down. It comes with pins that go in these little holes here. Stake this bad boy to the ground, because it won't take much of a wind and this thing will be off in the woods. I have had a couple of them pretty well mangled by not driving these pins in the ground. Even though it has the pins in the ground, it will still retract. So that's a little probably preaching to the choir to a good many of you, but that's it. And as you can see, it empties out the tiny house pretty well, so that I can get in here with final trim and paint. Scoped out the complete kitchenette thing yesterday. I think it's going to be good. I have decided to go with a more full size. Come on. A more full size washer dryer unit, because the washer on the front porch, that was a great idea. It's going to turn into a planter. But one of the joys of modern living is not having to beat clothes on a rock to get them clean. So still going at it. I tell you, the garden is now that I've got some rain, I made 4 squash last night. Pole beans are going to need to be staked out. Got some tomatoes, but they won't be in before the 4th of July or 11th of July, something like that. But I will start making beans and peas and all of that, so that's going to start being harvested. And with this rain, the sorghum is really going to shoot out of the ground. It'll make it a lot easier for me to clean it up, but clean it up I must. So the tiny house may actually have to take a back seat, as it has throughout the project, which means I may be another month in Peter Street. Not really concerned about that. I'm trying to get this done all at one time. It's a lot of work for one guy. This trash pile has got to go. I've got to do an interim trash run. I can't stand to have, it's been there as long as it can possibly stay. And I've got some other stuff up in the pole barns. I've got an old toilet over there at Mom's house that I took out. So I think I've got a pretty good pickup truck to go to the dump. And if there's one place that Hank loves to go, it's to the dump. So he'll be having a treat. He'll do that today or tomorrow. But as you can see, you can just look and see how much greener everything is. The leaves just fill out. Just a lot different look and feel. Even the grass out here on the field is already greening up. It just rain. You got to have rain. So I'm a happy man this morning. All right, that's it for today. See y'all later. Bye.